It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Monday. I hope you had a great long weekend. If you were able to have a couple of days off and had a fantastic Thanksgiving, now we're back. Cyber Monday. There's some good deals going on out there today. And we are kicking it off on a cold note weather-wise. Few snowflakes seen in the Ozarks over the weekend yesterday. No accumulation, though. Few folks in our very far northern counties saw some of that snowfall on the rooftops. That was about it. No travel issues for us here in the Ozarks, which was nice. Big problems, though, across the country, and we'll talk more about that in just a minute. Really, the headline for us today is that we're starting out cold. We have numbers that are going to be starting out in the low 20s, but it feels like teens this morning. So you need to grab the big, thick coat. If you didn't get the Christmas lights up over the weekend, well, you have a couple of choices this week, but temperatures pretty much are going to be chilly anytime you decide to do it. Numbers this morning are in the low 20s, but I've got a warming trend in the forecast as we head into the next several days. Wind chill values in the low teens this morning. So, as I mentioned, you need the big, thick winter coat today. Bundle up as you head out the door. It is just going to be brutally cold and pretty windy out there today as well. What's happening is we've got quiet weather across the country. So sunshine will be out in full force, but some frigid temperatures taking way across the country this weekend, allowing for cold air to dive into the Ozarks. And with high pressure in place, well, we are feeling like wintertime out there. 50s could be back tomorrow, though, for some across the Ozarks. Today, we're looking at high temperatures in the low 40s. Near 42 for the Springfield area, full sunshine. And I'm expecting that tomorrow will be pushing 50, probably in the upper 40s here in Springfield, but a few places across the Ozarks could be in the low 50s tomorrow. Will be dry through the middle of the week, too. So today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, all starting out dry across the Ozarks. And then rain chances will return to this forecast. Things look kind of unsettled again by late week. Those rain chances are going to return for us by the time we get to Thursday. Rain chances are looking pretty good, too, for late in the week. There's actually a lot of active weather that's going to be happening back near the Gulf states. Severe weather, in fact, possible for portions of Texas, southern Arkansas, portions of Louisiana this week. We're not talking severe weather, but we are talking maybe half inch to an inch of rainfall for our southeastern counties. Again, that doesn't happen today, but by Thursday of this week, we were looking at some more rain chances to return to the middle of the country. Today, cold, 42 for the high temperature in the Springfield area. Wind chill values, of course, starting off very frigid. It gets better tomorrow and then even better by the time we get to Wednesday. Mid 50s are back for everybody on Wednesday afternoon. Overnight low temperatures become more tolerable too here over the next couple of days. Tonight, once again, we're going to see some 20s, but numbers are going to be near the freezing point again for Wednesday morning. And then we've got 40s for lows by the time those clouds move in. That happens late in the week as the rain chances return for us. That happens by Thursday. Around the country, what's making headlines? Well, a lot of folks are still traveling today, even though they didn't quite plan on it. Travel headaches across the country. Of course, we had some slowdowns on the East Coast. That was to be expected with that pre-Thanksgiving storm, but a late weekend storm making for some headaches, especially for our friends out west. If you have friends in Kansas, you probably heard about the snow. In fact, a new record in Wichita, 7.8 inches of snowfall for them. If you saw that K-State game, yeah, you saw some of the snow on the field over the weekend. And they are still going to be dealing with some frigid and icy conditions even today. However, the snow showers have come to an end. There were a few flight delays in Kansas City, some de-icing needed on a few of the planes there. So also friends up in Nebraska, Wyoming dealing with slick roads over the weekend. So some folks having to delay leaving their Thanksgiving travel weekend and are just now heading back today. We wish everybody safe travel if you are on the roadways today. In the Ozarks, things are just fine, and they were all weekend long, which was nice for us. We have frigid temperatures in the forecast to start much of the week. That's true for us here in the Ozarks, too. We're really kind of seeing a winter blast, but temperatures regulate, and I think we'll be back closer to average by the time we get too late this week. So we'll turn things around in a hurry. All right, it is time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister question for the day. Before we get to the question, I want to shout out the 3 winners that we had from last week. Marianne, Laura, and Teresa, big congratulations. You three won our $20 Scooters gift cards last week. Of course, it was a short week for the holiday. This week, we're giving away 5 more gift cards. So I'll have the new question in just a minute. This is the answer to last week's question that I left you with. What is considered the biggest shopping day of the year? And the question or the options that I gave you were A, Cyber Monday, today, B, Singles Day, if you've ever heard of that, C, Black Friday, or D, the Chinese New Year. And the answer is, what is considered the biggest shopping day of the year? The answer is C, Black Friday. Most retailers still prioritize Black Friday for the best deals. Traffic on many websites, as well as in the brick and mortar stores, is apparently still highest on Black Friday. However, I saw so many people posting, like, I used to do Black Friday shopping in person, and personally, I used to too. But now you can get such good deals online, and it seems like retailers are starting them earlier and earlier in the year, or price matching if you find it lower somewhere else. I wonder if this will change in the coming years, and I'm interested to see what this year's data shows once everything's collected, because I feel like everything's just starting earlier, lasting longer, and you're able to find some deals like multiple places. So it'll be interesting if Black Friday still dominates. By the way, I had never heard of that Singles Day. It is a thing. 11/11, a day to celebrate those that are single. Um, Originated in China, I think, that tradition, but apparently it's a big shopping day itself. Buy a gift for yourself. Not a bad holiday to celebrate, I suppose. But Black Friday still wins. It is larger, according to the internet, than Cyber Monday, but I think there's a lot of good deals out there today, too. All right, here is your question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. The first Nobel Prize in physics was awarded in 1901 for what discovery? Do you think it was A, X-rays, B, quantum gravity, C, black holes, or D, the expansion of the universe? The first Nobel Prize in physics. Take a guess. No Googling. That takes all the fun out of it. Make sure you submit your answer. You can do that over at aroundtheozarks.com. While you're there, you can check out the rest of the forecast, get your up-to-the-date weather information all day long over at the website aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for starting your new week with us, and welcome back from that holiday weekend. I will chat with you again tomorrow morning. Have a fantastic day and bundle up out there today. Sunny skies, but cold, cold temperatures. We're in the low 20s this morning, looking at a high temp today of 42.